on, Grabby, you're luring me in. Next update, oh crud, what have I done? Next update, Don't Starve gets a lure plant, which is kind of cool. Oh, shite. Kinda curious if there's whatchamacallit down here. The stuff that, makes, speedlinking potions. In a word? Well, I kind of made this a growy place so it could grow. I was wondering if maybe having the torches might be a bad idea. Oh, that's that corruption, that whatever the hell it is. Bad stuff. Moonglow, I think it is. Oh, crud. I don't think I've been here. I don't know, I know what's the deal here. I came over here and decided to go back because I decided I wasn't still in jungle. Yeah, it doesn't sound like jungle anymore. And that's a bad place there. 5? That's what I thought. Trying to get me killed, Bob. You and Wilson, I swear. Actually, Willow's been trying to get me killed lately. Where the heck did you come from? Did I run past you last time I was here? I am wearing my armor, aren't I? Okay. Well, I guess whatever I did didn't result in any moon glow. Ah, this isn't getting the corruption taken care of.
Oh, it's not night, it's just ugly over here. Come, we will do the dance whatever the hell you are. Let's make a new spot in our recording. I just noticed it says pay on dig. I was saying Manuel is not here to do his work today. I might have to look at a tutorial to figure out what the hell I should be doing, to tell you the truth. Somewhere there are chasms. So is this a chasm? Oh, shite! Oh no, and he died again. No way. What a stupid way to die. There!
Holy credoli. Shite, I can't even think. I was counting on dying there. So now, is this a chasm? And there's supposed to be floaty stuff down here. Well, it's pretty down here. So, oh shite, I did it again, didn't I? Good grief. So I don't know what to do down here. Well, this certainly looks like a chasm of some kind. Shite. I want to hit that higher if I can. Now, is that something or is that water? Maybe even sky? I don't see anything to dig into. That sure looks like a chasm. Shite. I think I'm gonna have to look at some kind of a tutorial thing. So what the hell are you? A big eater. So that is... Does that involve skinny Asians shoving like millions of hot dogs in their face or what? Alright, now that's a big old hole again. So it has to be down in them. Damn it, I should have brought a bed. Oh, B was buff. I never hit it. That's a big-ass worm. That went better than it did last time. Oh, well, that's probably helping with the whole money situation. Probably won't be getting a lot of platinum coins here, though. Ha ha! It is fun to play again. That's right, go off in a hole and die in the middle of the night like an a-hole. I'm gonna be up to my taters in rotten meat or whatever the hell they drop. Decorticated monster bits. Ichor slathered slumgulliousness. Well, bring your ass over here. I ain't going over there. It's bad over there. You do not fool me. There's a great big old hole over there. Some of us are smart enough to fly and some of us are not. I'm of the not. I'm not even smart enough to jump, so. Or to stay away from that great big hole. Now, some of these are different than others. He's a little eater, eater of souls, big eater. Eater of taters, eater of onions, eater of garlic, eater of mud pies. Where did I run across mud pies last? Ooh, there's one of those big worms. I got a little tiny piece of him. Got some big old pieces of him that time. I need my soda, monsters. What's wrong with you? I was in the service. We stopped somewhere. When we were recruits, so we hadn't even gotten anywhere. There was some foul up. I was evidently born to lead, which was a great disappointment to the Air Force when they found out. But for some reason, our train, our bus, or our plane, or some damn thing was late. And somebody had to decide we needed to get where we were going regardless. So I took charge of about 7 guys I'd never met in my life that didn't know. None of us knew our a-hole from our elbow. And I got all of us down to Texas. But we had one young lad, and I think, gosh, I wonder if it was Steve Gerhardt. Might have been. Usually you never meet the people you go to. Boy, I bet you it was. Usually your basic training people, you never see them again because you go find a wonderful career in the military and some kind of job code. And not a lot of them wind up in avionics, which is where I was. But anyway, Steve was from New York. And he stopped in a little coffee shop and ordered a soda because that's what you called a Coke where he was from. And they brought him an ice cream soda. So, but the funny part of that was he had no money at all. He was dead stony broke and he's looking at this, I don't know, they weren't that much back then, $1.50 or $2 soda, but he didn't have that either. And being from New York, of course, it was like hard for him to, I don't know, maybe it was just a Steve thing. But he felt bad about asking, and it's like, you know, somebody's got to have $1. We're not leaving you here with the police over an ice cream soda. And no, they did not thank me for getting my little party of 7 people down to Texas, San Antonio, Texas, to basic training. Uh-oh, what happened there? Where is my sword? Oh, I'm off the screen. Standing here talking and should be killing monsters. First thing I did on my first leave from basic training, we got to go downtown for like, I don't know, 4 or 6 hours, 8 hours maybe. I found a steakhouse and ordered the biggest steak they had on the menu, 2 of them. The guy asked me, do you need 2 sets of silverware? And I said, no, I'm pretty sure 1 will be adequate. San Antonio was nasty. There was a huge, there were different groups of people in San Antonio, Texas, and not all of them got along with each other. And they used to find bodies floating in the river that the Riverwalk was named after. In the morning, like every morning, there were bodies floating. Well, come on, guys. I'm about bored here. We went downtown in a group of like 8 of us, and it was just kind of I don't know. I don't know if it was being an army brat or what, but well, where I grew up in a part of Kansas City. It was turning into inner city, and you had to know all the back ways to get home alive, and it was bad. But the 8 of us that went downtown, this is a different time. I was alone with the steak thing. The 8 of us went downtown together, and I kind of noticed that 2 people seemed not to have their head up there behind. They were both ex-cops. Young ex-cops, but still ex-cops. But we all went down to like this basement blacklight store. Blacklights were still in vogue then, blacklight posters. And I got to looking around after we'd been down there a few minutes, and I noticed that 2 of our party of 8 were no longer with us. They had gotten bored and gone back up to the alleyway to wait for us. And I mentioned that to the 2 ex-cops, so the 3 of us went up, well, all of us went upstairs. And our 2 missing members had been surrounded by 3 people with knives who were robbing them. This is like off the main street. It was like, oh, what a pleasant little town this is. Now in 40 years, they probably cleaned all that up, and it's probably, you know, an example to the rest of America. Ha ha. That's where the whole onions thing comes from. Watch your onions. We were walking down the street, and this little lady came out of this little tiny grocery store, and she said, you mind if I walk with you boys? I think you're headed past my apartment. And I said, no, that's cool. And she said, it's just not safe for me to walk to my apartment. And when we split up, she said, well, and she was probably 60, 70 years old, and had a brown bag of groceries, and she said, now you boys watch your onions while you're downtown. So, well, I'm going to have to look up something about these damn big old holes in the ground, because that one was full of water. So I think I'm going to have to look at somebody's Let's Play, because I have no bright ideas.
Now this stuff's diggable, but I don't think that's what I need to do. So I'm going to do like a pausey thing where I click off of my screen and go find an LP, because I don't want to go all the way back to my house. And I should make a room over here and put a bed in it, is my thought. Okay, we're paused, and it may start up while I'm doing this and get me killed, but that's life.
So let me find other people's Let's Plays, because I almost never do this. I'm like, I don't know. For one thing, I don't like watching. Well, let's go ahead and let this thing run. Well, I'm jabbering. Whenever I'm watching LPs, other people's LPs, unless it's a game I probably won't play. Like, I'll watch anything like Video Game Carnage is doing, or my son's doing, because they're just funny and fun to watch. And sometimes they are playing games that I'm interested in, but as long as it's a reasonably interesting game, I'm good. But if it's a game that I am playing or likely to play, I don't last very many minutes before I want to go play my game. So get off me. What the hell is your problem? Things have been going really well here. Don't be a you-know-what brick. So, that, and I kind of like to be surprised by stuff, but I don't really know what the hell. I don't know if these have got to be the chasms. And I just assumed that, and I'm not seeing a damn thing, and that one's got a lot of water. But I just thought that first one was just a narrow area that wasn't a chasm with a shadow orb. I think that's what I'm supposed to look for. So anyway, I don't know where to start destroying walls. So I will be back after watching other people's LPs.
Okay, Viace, Terraria, V-A-I-C-E. It was a silent video, and I admire that in other people. And you gotta have something to break your fall, and these holes are where they live. Or whatever you call what they do. Like a grappling hook or something or else. And he just went down in the water and dug a hole to it. But he also had rocket boots on and other stuff, so... Oh, this is that mess of stuff. Well, that's breaking my fall. So his was under that water, but I can't breathe underwater. So I don't know what to do here. Can we do this down there? No. Okay.
Let's see, 7. I got no idea. Now, do we have to like go quick like a bunny or what? Oh, okay, that's I figured like a couple of blocks, not like huge areas of things. Oh, okay, well this is cool. Alright, I can do this. Uh-oh. 7.